seen him respond to something like that. It seemed out of character.
A bit strange, you know, like the push, you know, but
well,
I think, yeah, I know, yeah. But Usyk, who knows, you know, was Dubois a shot in that fight. It's a good time. I mean, a little bit of inactivity because of the fight falling through against Josie Parker, but you know, it's exciting, and I think definitely.
Eddie Hearn tries to stay upbeat, but his tone betrays the unease, offering Dubois a lifeline with talk of opportunity, yet every word drips with damage control. In reality, Dubois is stepping into a nightmare. The long layoff following. The Parker debacle has sapped his momentum, leaving him rusty and vulnerable. In stark contrast, Usyk remains a relentless machine, sharp, active, and thriving in chaos. There are no excuses, no distractions. The timing couldn't be worse for Dubois. Even Amir Khan, while offering some praise, couldn't hide the underlying truth. Usyk is simply levels above.
This guy is a beast. He's a good fighter. He's a hard fighter to beat. And I think he'll learn from the mistakes he made in the first fight against Usyk, and it will give him a hard fight. Look, he has the tools to win.
Amir Khan has thrown his support behind Daniel Dubois, calling him a beast and praising his potential, believing that Dubois has grown from past mistakes, particularly the loss to Usyk, and is now better equipped to give the Ukrainian a tougher fight. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Dubois' raw power is real, yet it's simply not enough against a fighter like Usyk. Usyk is a master technician, a strategist who thrives on precision, timing, and flawless execution. While Dubois may have the physical tools, he still lacks the ring IQ and sophistication needed to truly threaten someone of Usyk's caliber. As Matuma aptly put it, Dubois is facing a different breed of fighter, one who has consistently proven himself nearly untouchable when it comes to tactical warfare inside the ring.
People are talented, some people are dedicated to the sport, they're not consistent. Or I think the biggest factor is they're not confident in themselves, or they just ain't mentally prepared to be.
Ituma doesn't hold back when breaking down the heavyweight landscape, asserting that both Usyk and Dubois fall short in crucial areas. While many hail Usyk as a technical genius, Ituma dismisses it as smoke and mirrors, calling him overly dependent on flashy tactics and lacking the true grit of a champion. In his view, Usyk's reputation is inflated. When truly tested, he believes the Ukrainian fails to measure up to the sport's elite. As for Dubois, Ituma sees raw power masking deeper flaws, criticizing his mental fragility and underdeveloped ring intelligence. According to Ituma, Dubois lacks the composure and strategic depth required at the top level, and his natural gifts will collapse under real pressure. To him, both fighters are illusions, skilled enough to deceive, but ultimately destined to be unmasked as pretenders in a division that demands far more.
We've made our point. We're now going to go concentrate, devise a game plan to be successful against Oleksandr Usyk on the 19th.
Charles has made it clear, there's no more talking, only doing. With the showdown against Oleksandr Usyk set for July 19th at Wembley, all attention has shifted to execution. Charles is confident they've crafted the blueprint to dismantle the champion, not through wild aggression, but through precision, timing, and a calculated attack that targets Usyk's vulnerabilities. Behind closed doors, the team is working relentlessly, fine-tuning every detail and transforming Dubois into a different beast entirely. As the days count down, the urgency intensifies, and Charles understands that nothing short of perfection will be enough. The battle for heavyweight supremacy is on, and he's determined to lead Dubois to one of the biggest upsets the division has seen in years.
Especially in Usyk press conference, he's not going to start flipping tables and kicking off and this, that and the other. He's going to play a few little games and mind games and that, but aside from that, pretty chill and relaxed.
Fabio Wardley doesn't mince words when analyzing Oleksandr Usyk's demeanor, highlighting the calm intensity that sets him apart. Usyk isn't one for dramatic antics, no table flipping or wild outbursts. Instead, he operates with quiet confidence, using subtle mind games to control the atmosphere without ever losing his composure. Wardley sees this mental discipline as one of Usyk's greatest weapons. While others might unravel under pressure, Usyk thrives in it, staying laser-focused and completely in control. His ability to remain unshaken in high-stakes moments allows him to outthink and outmaneuver opponents when it matters most. From Wardley's perspective, it's clear. The mental battle will be just as important as the physical one, and Usyk's cool-headed approach could very well be the key to extending his dominance.
Believes in himself, and that's why he's talking the way that he's talking right now. He's a different proposition to the one that was boxing Oleksandr Usyk a couple of years ago. And he goes, not just physically, not just mentally, he totally believes in him.
Oliver breaks down Daniel Dubois with sharp insight, revealing a fighter who has undergone a serious transformation. At the heart of this evolution, Oliver notes, is Dubois' newfound self-belief, a confidence that now fuels everything he does. He believes in himself, and that's why he's speaking with such conviction, Oliver says, marking a clear shift from the version of Dubois who once faced Oleksandr Usyk. This isn't just a stronger, more durable athlete. It's a man who finally trusts in his own potential. Oliver sees this self-assurance as a potential game changer, giving Dubois an edge he previously lacked. But even with this surge in confidence, one critical question remains. Is it enough to dethrone a technician like Usyk? As Adam Smith rightly points out, belief alone won't beat a fighter of Usyk's caliber. The stakes are sky high, and Dubois will need more than mental strength. He'll need flawless execution to pull off the upset.
Problem. Oleksandr Usyk is the best fighter in boxing, period. Of this generation, what he's done at cruiserweight, what he's done at heavyweight, what he's done to all the other British fighters, to do the double over AJ, the double over...
Adam Smith delivers a scorching analysis, proclaiming Oleksandr Usyk as the undisputed pinnacle of modern boxing. He highlights Usyk's unmatched legacy, his dominance at cruiserweight, followed by a seamless and historic rise to the heavyweight division. Smith doesn't just list wins. He emphasizes the magnitude of Usyk's accomplishments, particularly his back-to-back victories over top British names like Anthony Joshua. He takes it a step further, suggesting that if Usyk completes a double over Tyson Fury, it would solidify his place as the greatest of this era. Usyk's ability to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast elite opponents sets him apart. He fights on a level few can even comprehend. Simply put, no one else in the division has done what Usyk has. As Duke Mackenzie echoes, Usyk isn't just making history, he's rewriting it, and right now it's clear, he stands alone in a league of his own.
Oh, 100%. Daniel Dubois is, like I say, Daniel Dubois is a machine, and I'd back Daniel Dubois. If he was fighting anybody else other than Oleksandr Usyk, I'd back him.
He is resolute in his belief that Daniel Dubois is a force to be reckoned with, a machine driven by raw power and an unbreakable will. His confidence in Dubois is absolute, praising the young heavyweight's explosive punch, relentless work ethic, and physical tools that, in Mackenzie's eyes, could dominate nearly anyone in the division. In most matchups, Mackenzie says he'd back Dubois without hesitation. But this isn't just any fight. Facing Oleksandr Usyk presents a different kind of challenge, one that goes beyond brute strength. Mackenzie acknowledges that while Dubois has the attributes to overwhelm many, Usyk's ring IQ, vast experience, and surgical technique make him a uniquely difficult puzzle to solve. The true test lies in whether Dubois' relentless drive and physical dominance can overcome the brilliance of a man many consider the most complete boxer of his generation. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the answer to that question could define Dubois' entire career.
Is a chance for Daniel Dubois to go down in British sporting folklore and to go and do the business, reverse that result.
Warren views the upcoming July 19th clash as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Daniel Dubois, a moment to etch his name into British sporting history. For Warren, this isn't just another title fight. It's a defining chapter. In Dubois' career, a chance to rewrite the narrative shaped by his previous loss to Oleksandr Usyk. He frames the bout as a moment of destiny, where Dubois can prove his greatness and silence the critics who doubted his resilience. The stakes have never been higher. This is about more than redemption. It's about legacy, pride, and rising on the biggest stage when it matters most. Warren believes Dubois can harness the pain of past defeat and channel it into a performance that could shock the world. The lingering question remains, can Dubois rise above his history and meet the moment head-on? Warren is adamant. If Dubois approaches the fight with the right mindset, This could be the night he changes everything and claims his place among the greats.
A heavy puncher. Both hands carries dynamite. It's just going to be a case of picking his moments, believing in his work, and there are 3 or 4 fundamental things that he must do. And if he does them, he'll have
Words when it comes to Daniel Dubois, calling him a true powerhouse with the kind of knockout power that can change the course of a fight in a heartbeat. His explosive hands are his most dangerous weapon, making him a serious threat in the heavyweight division. But Fox is quick to point out that raw strength isn't enough. Success at the top level comes down to more than just power. It's about timing, discipline, and executing a smart game plan. For Dubois to become a true champion, he must control his aggression, stick to his fundamentals, and trust in his training. If he gets it right, victory is well within reach. The pressure is on, and the stakes have never been higher. Dubois has all the tools to shake up the division, but the real question is, can he rise to the occasion and fulfill his potential, or will brute force fall short? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Can Dubois change the game at heavyweight? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fight breakdowns and updates.